Welcome to NFL where the NFL starts and ends. I didn't think this was possible, as the Falcons have traded Calvin Ridley to the Jacksonville Jaguars for a 2023 fifth and a 2024 second. Didn't think this was possible because Ridley was indefinitely suspended for gambling. I don't quite understand why Atlanta would do this unless you have complete and utter confidence in what the other guys you do have in Kyle Pitts, Cordell Patterson, Drake London, amongst others. But also, I don't understand why Jacksonville did this. This doesn't help you in the short term. This helps you in the long term. So unless you're playing the long-term game in this, to send him a fifth and a fourth, to send him in 2023 fifth and 2024 second, an interesting move by Trent Baalke and the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Dolphins, as we alluded to in a previous video, traded a 2023 fifth round pick to the 49ers for running back Jeff Wilson Jr. Wilson Jr. was the starter before Christian McCaffrey got there, and was getting no carries as well as no playing time on the field when McCaffrey was there. Wilson knows Mike McDaniel very well, as he was the offense coordinator when the 49ers went to the Super Bowl. I know that doesn't mean much to anybody because he wasn't calling the plays. But when you're in the meeting room, that helps. And according to Mike Florio, for the Sunday Night Football matchup between the Titans and Chiefs, they said that Jeff Wilson, when he flew across country to go into Miami, he was concerned about what the scheme was and the language of it. But he's like, when I got there, I wasn't, because it was very similar to what we already did in San Francisco, just some few tweaks here and there, but otherwise, I was just focused on playing Washington, which is what we played. I was focused on all these games. We played the Bears. I knew how to play them. Washington, all these teams. I was like, oh, I've played them before. I know how to do this. And it's fine. They played the Bears, and he caught a touchdown. I think this worked for Miami in the end. The Colts traded Nyheim Hines to the Buffalo Bills for running back Zach Moss and a conditional sixth that could be a fifth in the, if I remember correctly, the 2024 draft. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to make this move if I'm the Colts. Why do this? Jonathan Taylor's not playing well. We really don't have another option at running back that we feel really comfortable with. And our offensive line stinks. Why do this? But they made this move. We'll see if it pays off for them. Newly acquired linebacker Bradley Chubb of the Miami Dolphins gets a 5-year, $119 million contract extension. Big. He deserves it. That's number one. But keeping him around for the long term and Mike McDaniel is imposing, we have success now. Well, Tua is still 3 years under contract. We have success now. And the team is buying into that. With Tua on the field, they feel unstoppable. They're buying into it. That's what they should be doing. That's a great mark of a good head coach and a great mark of the team building a bond that won't ever be broken. Rashod Bateman, along with St. Michael Thomas, are both done for the year. Rashod Bateman was put on season-ending IR after having foot surgery, and St. Michael Thomas was put on season-ending IR for a dislocated toe. Thomas has been on the injured reserve for the last 3 years. There is a definite concern of his reliability, as he's not, and dependability. He's not on the field. When he is, he's a monster, but when he's not, that's a significant problem. And for Rashod Bateman, Lamar's best target, gone. What does this offense look like without Rashod Bateman? That's the question.